Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are logged onto this call. I am Dr. Anthony Osegali. I'm an ambassador with Global World Trade. Currently, of course, a regional ambassador with Canada's largest designer fashion company. And it's my absolute pleasure to present this amazing business opportunity uh, tour to you tonight. And I'm very delighted to host all of you. And of course, kudos to whoever invited you to be part of this call. They think very highly of you, and that's why they invited you to be part of the call tonight. And of course, it's a jam-packed session. You see the lines, filling up pretty fast, and we're just going to go into the presentation right away. Now, Global World Trade, right? Our company, we will look at how our company came about and what we are about, the benefits of this opportunity, of course, our amazing products, the compensation plan, how you get remunerated, and of course, the past, the present, and your future with our amazing power company. Now, going right into our presentation. Now, it's very, very clear. Everybody's seeing this that inflation is higher than wage increases globally. So, the percentage increase in inflation is more than the wage percentage of wage increase that we find in the world. Today in Nigeria, as at this week, the inflation rate is about 18%. Now, I don't know how many persons got 18% annual increase in their salaries. All right. Now, of course, that's a lot of people are stagnated in their salaries, but of course, inflation keeps getting higher, and you can of course compare that to the price of bread. About 5 years ago, what was the price of bread? Now, today, how much is the price? Is a loaf of bread? That gives you an immediate impression of how much inflation has eaten into the buying power of persons. And of course, when you have this kind of dilemma, you can either decide to adjust your lifestyle downward so you can accommodate the rise in inflation with salaries being stagnated, or you can decide to increase your debt to maintain your lifestyle. And of course, these first two options are really not the best way to go. Now, I know that right now on the call, it's very clear to you that finding another stream of income to maintain or improve your lifestyle would be the perfect, decision, the perfect choice to make. All right, because at the end of the day, it means you can maintain your lifestyle, you have extra streams of income, and you can actually even attain financial freedom at the end of the day. Now, statistically, we find that people spend up to 31% of their income on housing, 20% on clothing, 14% on food, 10% on emergencies, and I mean on power supply and stuff like that. 16% on their cars, and of course, 16% on their cars, and of course, 15% on medicines and healthcare. All right, so basically, this is how the breakdown. Generally speaking, lots of persons expend their incomes, and for lots of people, whatever they earn today is not even enough to take care of all these areas and many others that, of course, I've highlighted already. Now, with the issue of inflation right in there, you're looking at retirement. Okay, so it doesn't just end at what's happening right now, but take a look at the future. All right, now, are you ready for retirement? Are most persons ready for retirement? Now, by age 65, the population usually, looks at this. I mean, takes the shape of this pie chart that we're looking at right here. Now, about 36% of the population at age 65, would have been deceased. All right. 54% will be on social assistance. That could definitely, of course, include whether they are on welfare packages. But right here in Africa, especially particularly in Nigeria, you don't have that type of welfare assistance. The welfare or social assistance that we have in Nigeria is the family members of the aged. Okay, and of course, you necessarily don't want to be at the mercy of anyone out there. And of course, the welfare systems of the world is failing and have failed basically. Now, at age 65, we find that certain amount of persons, 5%, are still working. Is that what you would like to be doing when you are 65 years, still working to try to, if you do not work, you'll not be able to fend for yourself, and 5% are wealthy. So at age 65, only 5% of the population are wealthy. This is statistics, people. It's clear statistics. All right. And the majority is on social assistance, about 54%. All right. Now, going forward, take a look at this again. Remember, we said only 5% are wealthy by age 65. They're ready for retirement at age 65. Only 5%. And of this 5%, 16% are doctors or lawyers. Okay? Especially true for the North American countries and European countries, for Nigeria and some other African countries, not necessarily exactly. So maybe they are well off, but wealthy at 65, probably not. All right. 9% are athletes and entertainers, 1% are inventors, 74% are business owners. Over 3 quarters of the 5% of persons who are wealthy by age 65, ready for retirement, are business owners. It means that you stand a better chance of retiring wealthy if you venture into this category of being a business owner, especially if you're not a doctor, you're not a lawyer, you're not one of those athletes and or entertainers like Joe Praise, Frank Edwards, and stuff like that, or you're not one of the 1% inventors. Okay, so business is the way to go. Now, our company profile, a company that gives everybody the opportunity of being a part of that 5%, a part of that 5%. The company gives you that opportunity. And of course, it was founded in 2005 by Ramin Mesgalu, Ontario, Canada. It's a debt-free multi-million-dollar direct sales corporation. And of course, we are Canada's largest designer fashion house with a manufacturing heritage dating back to the 1880s. Family of our CEO has been into jewelry manufacturing, since the 1880s. And of course, you would notice immediately as we progress that the brand has absolutely expanded, into lots of verticals. So we'll be looking at that tonight. And of course, it's a combination of e-commerce and fashion business. That's an absolute time bomb right there, people. It's an absolute bomb. It combining two huge industries. I mean, working this particular business, you're sure to hit a financial home run. Of course, based on your effort, based on training, based on you putting in the type of smart work required, to make that financial home run. Now, our mission statement is to become the most globally impactful designer brand by providing a lifelong opportunity for entrepreneurs to build generational wealth. Very important mission statement, because I see you right in here. You are right in this mission statement. So we want to build the most globally impactful designer brand, not just a brand that people just wear, but a brand that people are actually patronizing, and a brand that people are representing, and it's making them wealthy as well. All right. And of course, it will be a lifelong opportunity for entrepreneurs to build generational wealth. You can pass it on to your next generation, and that's the power of this amazing company. Our vision is, true empowerment to create 1,000 GWT millionaires en route to the billion. All right. And of course, right now on this call, I believe we have one of those persons that has made up their mind. They are going to be one of the 1,000 millionaires in GWT as the company builds en route to $1 billion. So to the billion people, we look forward to, of course, working with you, to accomplish this lofty vision. And you are right in here as well. Now, of course, recession-proof industries, annual global fashion industry revenue is over $1.2 trillion. Luxury brands, did over 400 billion in 2014. Louis Vuitton, a fashion house, did about 38.9 billion in 2012. Gucci, 15.9 billion in 2011. Now, these years are highlighted because these were recession years in the world. Companies were closing up, countries and the economies were contracting, but the fashion industry, particularly the luxury brand end, kept on expanding. That's the power of the fashion industry. And I'm telling you, people will continue to look good, people will continue to dress, people will continue to buy fashion items, recession or no recession, because people are not going to go naked in the streets because of recession, right? And of course, projected consumer spending online, is said to be about $1.67 trillion US dollars, people. And of course, online sales expected to grow an extra 25% every year for the next 5 years, which means in the next 4 years, this figure would have doubled. All right. So you're talking about a powerful combination of the fashion industry, 1.2 trillion currently, and the online sales, all right, the e-commerce industry, you're talking about 1.67 trillion dollar industry annually. Okay. I mean, this is huge. Even in Nigeria, in many parts of Africa, you find people are buying lots of stuff online today, and many people are looking for ways to get online because everybody knows that's the direction that commerce and business is going, in this world today. So this company already has taken position as an e-commerce company, and of course, it's fashion people. Now, we're a Hall of Fame company at GWT. CEO and founder Ramin Mesgalo received the great honor of induction into the Network Marketing Hall of Fame. One of the first persons to experience this, the first batch of persons that were inducted into the Hall of Fame. With top other top CEOs and top people across the world. That got in there right away. Definitely doing something right. To have this type of accolade and recognition. Of course, the Better Business Bureau, the accredited Better Business Bureau, rated GWT currently as an A plus rating. And if you go to the Better Business Bureau, if you have any organization, in North America, the US, Canada, and so on, you want to search for any of those companies and check out their rating. Okay, GWT has an A plus rating. Some other designer brands, a lot of them, you find them having poor ratings, B rating, C ratings, and so on. GWT currently maintains an A plus rating, talking about customer satisfaction, talking about the excellence of business operations at the end of the day. So definitely want to take that review into great consideration. Of course, in 2016, GWT Cup became part of 20 out of 655 registered direct sales and multi-level marketing companies to be rated AAA plus rating. That's the best rating possible from business.org. So companies in direct selling and multi-level marketing were rated, and GWT was among the 20 rated triple A plus rating. That tells you something about our amazing company. So it's something you definitely want to take a huge look at. Now, of course, media accolades going forward. When you begin to have traditional, conventional media, taking a company. GWT was featured on the American Business Journal as CEO right in front cover of this particular edition of the American Business Journal. That tells you something about the type of company again that GWT is, and the opportunity has been presented to you. And then, of course, Regard Magazine, Natasha Henstridge, featured our products right on the front cover of this particular edition of Regard Magazine. Fashion media, again, in direct selling media, networking times, we have been rated best compensation plan, rated best products in MLM, and so on. Lots of rave, best any per distributor ratio, and so on. All right, so these are amazing firsts. GWT, a company rated so highly in MLM industry, so much attention from the fashion media, and of course trade and business media, giving all sorts of rave reviews, and of course plus many more. All right, on the Prestige magazine, Women of Wealth by Oprah Winfrey, and so on. All right, so many magazines. Viva International, Handbag of the Year award, Successful Home Business. Okay, lots of ratings out there, people, and the accolades just keeps coming on. Fashion accolades, Ferris is a red carpet favorite, always being featured on TV and on media, on the Emmys, the Good Morning America, Golden Globe Awards, The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Fashion Police. All right, we have Richard Bloom, star of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend at the 2015 Emmys, with our products. Of course, Judith Sweden, Stephanie on Fuller House, on Good Morning America, and lots of amazing superstars from all across the world. And again, here we have Mike Ezuronye, Nigeria's own um, Nollywood star. All right in there, sporting our timepiece, and our products as well. Absolutely amazing accolades that we are talking about. Now, I just want to share with you very briefly, the three brands that we have in Global World Trade right now. We'll start with our first brand, the Posh Fashion jewelry brand, because talking about ladies fashion jewelry, men's jewelry, and timepieces, priced from about $25 to 313 max dollars, for the products right in here. So absolutely gorgeous pieces that you, friends, family, colleagues, and anyone around you would love to wear. They look so breathtaking and absolute class. And then, of course, we have our Fairy Luxury brand. You're talking about 950 Palladium. That's talking about 95% silver coated with palladium mixed with rhodium. GWT, first and only company to produce silver jewelry at this high silver percentage purity. Of course, handbags, mercies made, of course, from the Italian leather, best of the best leather out there. Uh, Timepieces, shoes, shields, opticals, belts, and other accessories. Gorgeous stuff. I mean, just a few are represented here. So many, many products, all sorts of wedding bands, engagement rings, and so on in the Fairy brand, and lots of products right in here. Over 1,000 items right in the Fairy brand. And then, of course, the Fairy Mosh Ultra Luxury Collection. We're talking about 19 karat, 21 karat gold with diamond stones collection, the special projects and bridals. All right, all sorts of engagement, wedding rings, and all of that. Again, prestige collection, exotics collection, and opulence wear for those who appreciate absolute quality and are excited to spend good money to get the best of the best of the best quality out there. So you've got these three brands. It means that you can have access personally at a powerfully discounted rate to any of these products, and you can actually meet the needs of anybody out there because you have three of these amazing brands that can cater to the three economic points that you find, in the world. Whether it's super rich, middle class, or even those who want to buy lower price, good quality items at the end of the day. Now, of course, the cost of starting business, if you're going to start up a traditional business like this, own a traditional business like this, all by yourself, start up from scratch, you'll be talking about over $1 million to start up. The cost, of course, will cover, the store location, experience, inventory, furniture, staffing, website development, and so on. Just to have this type of business. If you're to start up, just on your own, to own traditional fashion business, so much money. How many people can actually afford to do this in the world today? Start up a business with $1 million. How many people can do that? How many persons? Okay. And I'm telling you, just suppose that, with the cost, to work for yourself, but not by yourself with Global World Trade. Just for 3,599 Canadian dollars, you will have a full business like someone who started out a traditional business of his own. It's mind blowing, right? Yeah, I know you're screaming. I mean, you're amazed. It's absolutely mind blowing. For just 3,599 Canadian dollars, you can have this complete business, a turnkey business, a full website with the online store, full business training, all right, and it's ongoing automatic business with customer reports, tax savings, product inventory, worldwide sales reach from day one. You have all of this available to you. Absolutely versatile online presence, fully loaded with over 1,500 designer products on your front office, and the total value of all of that is over $15 million, my people, on your website. Talk about absolute potential. Talk about absolute opportunity. All for just 3,599 Canadian dollars. It's an ideal partnership, I'm telling you. Company takes care of inventory, orders, payments, shipping, guarantees and returns, certificate of authenticity, website maintenance. All you have to do is tell two people about your new business and dazzling products. And you can actually decide to go all the way out, share the opportunity with as many persons as you want to. But of course, a minimum of two persons, all it takes, minimum of two persons to activate every single incentive requirement, to get all the benefits that exist in this amazing business opportunity. All right. So I'm telling you, do you know two people who want a better job? Do you know two people who want better income? Do you know two people who want time freedom? Do you know two people who love fashion? Do you know two people who want to make money getting paid, for representing a fashion company? Do you know any two persons who want a better lifestyle? then of course you are good to go, because there's nobody on this call who doesn't know two persons, who want better life, who want better income, who want time freedom, who want to be able to, do the things that they want to do for their families, who want to be able to pass on the business and the legacy to their families down the line. Now, if that's you, definitely you're on this call. You are the one we are, offering this amazing opportunity to, and I know definitely you are absolutely excited, just as I am excited about this. It's an ideal opportunity for you to retire wealthy, for you to have flexible hours, for you to be able to work from home and be your own boss. It's what you have been looking for, where you can do this business, you can work from anywhere in doing this business and make your good incomes at the end of the day. So how does it work? With your email website, you can make online written sales anywhere in the world, earn up to 67% profit. Your email is open 247. We drop ship right to your customers worldwide. We even take care of all VAT, duties, and customs clearance. You get paid weekly. I like that. And of course, bigger tax breaks. Now you can share the opportunity using any of these options right here. Social media, all right, 35% success rate documented. Home parties, 49% success rate documented. And of course, one-on-one, in person, 79% success rate. And you can actually do a combination of all of this put together. All right. So, this is a business that is not limited to just one way of promoting, just one way of doing the business. All the options are on the table, and you can actually go at it the way you actually want. And I'm telling you, the rewards and the opportunities and all of the systems put in place are just simply amazing, with all the tools the company keeps bringing out to assist all our email operators in the business. So email packages, launch your email today, not yesterday, not tomorrow. Launch it today, right today, not tomorrow, right today. All right, you could launch as a diamond. Launch a diamond email, 3,599 Canadian dollars. You have up to 40% off of products. That was 40% discount on your purchases. $2,100 dollars inventory account wholesale value. All right. Of course, that means the wholesale value. The discount is already built into this, which means by the time you are purchasing, the actual retail value is over $3,600. Worth of products retail value. All right. So the diamond is the best value. If you launch as a diamond, you receive the highest discounts, highest earning potential, of course, up to 3 times, and of course, the most products. And of course, if you launch as a diamond, absolutely amazing benefit that you receive if you do this. And if you launch any of the other packages and upgrade to diamond within your first 30 days, you still receive that amazing bonus. I'll tell you all about it soon enough, right? Now, of course, you could launch as a gold, all right? You say, hey, look, I can't launch as a diamond right away. You could, of course, go ahead to launch as a gold, 1,899 Canadian dollars. You enjoy up to 35% off of products, 1,100 inventory account wholesale value, which means by the time you make your purchases, the retail value of what you'd have received will be up to or even more than about 1,900 Canadian. All right. And then, of course, if you say, hey, look, I would like to launch something a bit lower. Palladium, 699 Canadian dollars. You enjoy up to 30% off of products, and of course, $370 inventory account wholesale value is what you get for doing that. Finally, the retailer, up to 25% off of products. What you get is just the basic website, the trainings, and all of that. And so you can take position, and then you can upgrade. Of course, this is for basically students and people who are looking at just taking position with a view of upgrading fast. So these are the packages. Take a look at the packages. Go for diamond if that's not immediately possible right now for a cash whatever. Go ahead, take the gold and put it in your heart. Go for diamond, immediate upgrade to diamond, within the shortest possible time and get all the benefits. And I just can't. When I launched my business, I wasted no time, hitting the diamond package because I didn't want to waste any opportunity or waste any effort whatsoever. All right. And then, of course, going forward, launch as diamond today. Launch a diamond email to receive 40% discount on products, the highest retail profit at 7%, 3 times the earning potential. Plus, I was telling you about this, the 7-day getaway accommodation free. You can choose from over 3,000 resort style locations, all right, including in Canada, the US, Caribbean, Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Of course, you will receive a certificate code after 10 days of launching, and you can book with a registered travel agent to plan your entire getaway. Accommodation is for 2 adults and 2 children under 11. Of course, airfare, food, and beverage not included. Of course, there will be $100 refundable booking fee required, and so other fees may apply. Now, so people, this is absolutely mind blowing. Now, imagine you launch as a diamond. You have already received the product value for the money you invested, yet you get this amazing 7-day accommodation getaway. And guess what? You have up to 2 years to make use of this particular code. All right, so it's absolutely mind-blowing. I'm so excited about this, and again, I say thank you to our CEO, Rami Mesgalu, for, always thinking about, improving people's lives. And of course, one of the most amazing parts of the business I love so much, the inventory account. We are the only company with a revolutionary inventory account program. It is not an auto ship, no auto ship. All right, with most other companies, when they call it auto ship, you pay that auto ship. Guess what? Every single month, like clockwork, they ship products out to you. With most other network marketing companies, that's what happens. So you make that payment, they ship products to you. With GWT, not at all. With GWT, you buy and sell at your leisure. You can make use of the products at your home parties, your trade shows, and so on. You accumulate for your dream products. Of course, you'll be ready with products for all gifting events. Christmas around the corner. So imagine being able, to put those funds right away towards celebrations, and you can actually shop at a discounted rate and do those giftings. Why in the world would you go and make any purchases from any other mall when you can actually buy from your own email at the end of the day? No shipments arriving every month. Many other companies, they will dictate what they are going to ship to you. You have no choice in the products you want. When you are actually talking about the auto ship, you have no choice whatsoever. All right. So in GWT, we don't have any auto ship. All right. This is the inventory account. All right. It is product purchase on a monthly basis, and the diamond email, $150. That's the product purchase for diamond email. For the gold, $75, Selenium, $75, retailer, $35 per month. It's your money, goes into your inventory account, and you can shop with it whenever you want, and you choose any item, whatever it is, you choose whatever that you want to choose. The choice is absolutely yours. I love the inventory account. I absolutely love it. Second major reason I decided to launch my business with the company, because to me, it meant leisure, it meant freedom, it meant the opportunity to build from a position of rest. I love it. Now, the ways we make money. I know you've been waiting for this, so let me quickly just take you through how we make money in GWT. One, retail profits. Simply buy and sell products at the exclusive member price and earn up to 67% profits. And of course, here's how it works. It's so simple. Let's take a look at this Fairy Emerald Eye Ring. Right, diamond member price $283, retail price $471. You make $188 instantly, and you can of course do your retail selling online using the catalogs. We have our lookbooks, or our catalogs, which you can distribute, show people, and then make their orders, and you process the orders, for them, and you put your cash in your pocket, your profit. All right. Home parties. You can have home parties. Invite friends over, have products around. They look at the products. You do. Lovely, just having fun with them, and of course, they see the gorgeous products, and you can make some cool cash. We have people who have had branding parties. Home branding parties have made, and they made sales up to $10,000, up to $5,000, $1,000, $500, at the branding party, and that's absolutely cool. Two, wholesale profits. Another way to get paid instantly. Wholesale profits. Now you're in the business, and of course, you want to tell people about your new business, and they decide to take the opportunity as well. All right. Now, if you give somebody the opportunity, and they decide to launch Selenium email, GWT compensates you by paying you $150. If you showed someone the opportunity who decided to launch as a gold email, you earn $250. Yes, you heard me right. And if you show the opportunity to someone who decided to launch a diamond email, guess what? You earn $350. Absolutely mind-blowing, right? And let's say you go out there in a particular month, and you actually launch 4 emails, and one Selenium or 2 Selenium, 1 gold, and 1 diamond. Guess what? Put that together. That's $900 in wholesale profits alone. $900 in wholesale profits alone. That's absolutely mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing. Yeah. And then, of course, going forward, another way we earn is a business development and travel bonus. When you help your team to be successful, all right, you earn up to 10% as a bonus on all your first generation. So that's you. You've launched this guys, team, Sam, Bob, and Amy. And of course, in GWT, you're not just going to let them go and say, yeah, I've launched you. No, so you can go on your own. That's not my business anymore. No, 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 no. Having launched these people into the business, guess what? You want to support them. You want to help them to, make progress, and they begin to make money. And GWT says, for helping them make money, we will compensate you by giving you up to 10% as a bonus on all of your first generation. Every single person who launched, through you directly, they are your first generation, and every person they launch are your second generation. So GWT pays you 10% on first generation, 5% on your second generation, and of course, 50% of these amounts will be paid as cash, and 50% will go towards your travel bonus. All right, so you can, of course, pay for your hotel, your car, your airline to help support your team even more. Fourth way you make money is to earn residual commissions globally by launching new emails all over the world. Get paid up to 8% on all team sales globally. So you have emails in North America, in Europe, in Africa, in Australia, and of course, in Asia, all over the world. And of course, each and every single one of them, as they operate the business, they generate trade volume. You earn up to 8% on all your team sales, all right, from all across the world and down to infinity. There is no limit to the total number of persons that can be in your organization. There's no limit to the total number of levels. It's down to infinity. The only company that is a true infinity paying plan, all right? Of course, you earn up to $10,000 per week because of this. And as a diamond member, again, the diamond advantage. As a diamond member, you have the potential to earn up to $30,000 a week. Yes, you heard me right. Up to $30,000 per week. That's why you want to go diamond. Diamond is the only one that has this advantage. As you build your business and expand, you grow up to that particular point where you hit what we call the cap club, and you have the opportunity of qualifying to have, the privilege of earning up to $30,000 per month. We already have, an example in Winnie Leo, who is already capped and is earning this type of income, on a weekly basis. Absolutely mind blowing. Of course, the fifth one, global revenue sharing. Join the CDSC called Diplomatic School of Excellence. Get your share of all company sales globally. The global revenue share monthly pool, includes 2% of package sales, 1% of IA sales, and 1% of upgrade sales. All right. For example, let's take for example that the GRS monthly pool is about $50,000. Let's say a share is $1,000. All right, based on number of qualified shares. All right. So it means, of course, regional ambassador getting 1,000 shares. Remember, hypothetically, we are looking at a share being $1,000 and GRS monthly pool of $50,000. Okay. National ambassador gets 2 shares, which means $2,000. Global ambassador gets 3 shares, which means $3,000. And guess what? Right now, we have no global ambassador in GWT. We have just about 4, 4 national ambassadors, and we have about 14 or so regional ambassadors, 15 regional ambassadors right now. And of course, that means just about 19, 20 persons are global revenue sharers. This could be you. So set yourself out right there to make this happen. Go for it to become a regional ambassador. Make it your goal from day one. Make it your goal from day one. Now, this was just earlier on this year, in April 2016, where we had these amazing global revenue sharers taking their check. Now imagine, on top of all the incomes that you make in the business, week in, week out, month in, month out, you still at the end of the year get to enjoy the GROS if you are a global revenue sharer. All right. And so, of course, I mean, would $23,000 be a cool addition at the end of the year, just to do a couple of things? $19,000, like Winnie Leo, National Ambassador Winnie Leo, is showing us right there. All right. Okay. Also, you also enjoy a luxury lifestyle. Powerful. Yeah. You look at this particular picture right here. This was us. That's me right there. And my pretty lovely wife. Yeah, and Said. Yeah, and of course. Lovely business partners from Canada and all across the world. On this particular ambassador cruise, we moved from the port of Miami, in the US, to Bahamas, and Key West and Cocoa Bay, and so on. It was absolutely lovely. All paid for. The cruise was all paid for by GWT. And you can actually qualify for this as an ambassador, become an ambassador and qualify for this. We have the fastest ambassador qualifying in 18 days. So you can do this, all right, with other incentives that come along with that as well. Of course, regional ambassadors qualify for a 5-star all-inclusive exotic vacation. And of course, this is going to be taking place again March ending into April 2017. I qualified because I'm a regional ambassador now. My wife as well a regional ambassador, and we are going for this trip. And we invite you to be part of this. Part of this. Come on, people. Of course, national ambassadors qualify to drive their dream luxury car for 18 months. We're talking about BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover, Tesla, and so on, people. And then, of course, the global ambassadors qualify to drive their dream exotic car for 18 months. You're talking about Aston Martin, Maserati, Lamborghini, and so on. I mean, this is what is possible with GWT. On top of all the commissions and all the benefits, retail profits, and so on, companies still provides all of this for those persons like you who choose to go it strong and stay focused to build, lots of incentives for you to enjoy, as you build in the business. GWT cares. We are committed to making a positive impact in the world we live in. GWT has donated to many charities, causes, and disaster relief funds over the past 10 years, okay, including Sick Kids, Can Fund, March of Dimes, Haiti 2010, Somalia 2011, Haiti 2016, and so on. All right, so actually a caring company. Now, timing is everything. Imagine if you had the chance to partner with Gucci, 1921 when they started out, Chanel in 1890 when they started, Cartier, 1880, Louis Vuitton, 1855. Where would your life be today? Remember, Louis Vuitton made over 38.9 billion in 2012. Over 40 billion 2015. Just imagine a percent of that going through your family, going through your distributorship if you were with them. Dollars I'm talking about. Now, they probably didn't give that opportunity to your grandparents or to you, but here is your chance. This was exactly what I thought of when I first heard about this business opportunity. I thought to myself, an opportunity to partner with a fashion designer company and to start up with as low as the sums that they were saying, when I know what it would cost to even get a franchise with any of these companies. Millions, I'm telling you, millions. And you're getting this opportunity just for, as far as I'm concerned, peanuts. Here's your chance. GWT is expanding its product lines continuously. We just launched more and more products out there. By next year convention, April, we'll be launching our skincare line, Very Flawless. All right. Lots of expansion in the Porsche line. We're talking about kids accessories, animal accessories, and so on coming out as well. All right. Going into furniture a short while. We're a debt-free company, proven formula to success. We already have millionaires who people have earned millions in commission in GWT already. Several people who have earned over $100,000 in GWT already. Proven formula to success. We're in the pre-momentum phase. Now we are in the momentum phase. All right. In the pre-momentum phase, we had the formulation, development, website, everything fixed up. Everything has been fixed up. Now we're in the momentum phase and we're talking about moving with super speed to the next decade. We are already in the next decade, moving with super speed to the billion. The question is not if we will arrive there. The question is, will you be part of the success story? And will you be part of those raking in these incomes while you are changing lives and helping people to live the dream that they desire and deserve to live? We are with you for every step of the way. We have your back office. You can track everything that is taking place. We're internet-based, worldwide access. We have training in multiple languages. Top of the line customer service. Call us. We're ready to help. Fully automated back office. Keep track of your business in real time. Ongoing training webinars. Stay connected. and keep learning. Unlimited free access to company trainings. Who does this? Absolutely mind blowing. You work for yourself, but not by yourself. We are one team, one vision, one goal. Absolutely mind blowing. So, what's your plan of action? Start momentum. 4 steps. Basically, 4 steps. Number one, choose your email package and open a VIP account right away. Today, choose your email package. Open a VIP account. 2, order your products immediately. Order your products. 3, show and then retail the products. Immediately begin to show your friends, your colleagues, your whoever, anywhere you meet people. Begin to show them the products, begin to retail the products, expand your territory, look at new areas, launch new emails, get new distributors, to work together with you, to partner with you, new team members to partner together with you all across the world. It's a global business, people, and then duplicate above over and over and over and over and over and over again. Absolutely gorgeous products. It's time to live again. It's time to live again. Now, thank you so very much for being on the call with us tonight. And lots of absolutely mind blowing testimonies. Lots of persons who launched their business and they took off right away. I'm just going to bring on one or two persons on the call just to share, their testimonials, brief testimonials, and then we will just take questions. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask, please type it in. Type it in. You just see the question tab right there on your device. Type the question in, and we'll of course go ahead to answer the questions right away. So I would like to unmute one of our, great leaders. Trying to. Okay, just unmuted one of our regional ambassadors, RA Joy. Are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Hello, RA Joy. Good evening. How you doing?
Good evening. I'm fine. Thank you. How you doing?
Awesome, awesome. Just a fast one, a brief testimonial from your end. Just tell us when you launched your email, why you decided to launch your email, and how your team has expanded, and of course, what difference this is making in your life.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Anthony, for such an awesome presentation. Good evening, everyone on the call. You just took a step towards financial freedom. I launched my VDM just about 2 years ago, or emo, as it's called now. I launched my emo in 2014, October. That's about 2 years ago. And for me, it was more like, oh my God, I mean, this is fashion. I mean, this is something that I could run from my home because I work, I run a job, a full-time job from 8 to 5 every day. And I know that I just need something to add to my regular income. But I was also aware that I may not be able to um, have time to go open a traditional shop or business because I did that before and it didn't really work out well for me because I couldn't manage my time, and at the end I had my sales people feasting from me. So when I got introduced into this one, I was like, wow, this is fashion. And fashion is fashionable. Fashion doesn't expire. And I felt, oh my God, I think I can give this a shot. Now, for me, it was more like I fell in love with our products. And as I got in, I came in straight as a diamond. And within 3 5 days, we got studying, and I discovered that I could make money. So it's more like eating my cake and having it again. So it has been for me all this while. Currently, I've launched about 43 emails, and I have about 800 team members with me. So for me, I truly do not have any regrets because I have by far made my initial deposit long ago, because that came in products immediately I launched my email, and so every other thing I've been enjoying, it's more like a bonus. It's more like residual income, which is actually what it means. So I'm looking forward to many more years ahead, many more years of increasing my revenue, many more years of increasing my residual income, and of course, about affecting lives, touching more people, showing them the way to financial freedom. So that's how it has been for me. Back to you, Dr. Anthony.
Thank you so much, Ari Joy. Very powerful, powerful testimonial right there. I'll just get one of our other leaders, to come on briefly. Lovia Shodunke, absolute fantastic lady. Let's just get her unmuted. And then, hello, Loviano, are you there with us?
Hello, Dr. Anthony. Good evening.
Hello, hello, hello.
Can
Thank
you hear
you.
me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Loud and clear. Thank you for being with us on the call. Just
Great.
to quickly have you share your testimonial briefly with us. When you launched your
Awesome.
email,
Awesome.
why
Thank you
you launched your
so
email,
much.
and how it has been for you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for the the powerful, presentation you just did. Very happy and excited for all those people on the call right now. I joined GWT a year ago. I launched my email October last year, and um, I did so because, I mean, like most people I know, I wanted an extra source of income. I wanted to be able to build towards financial freedom, being able to do the different things I wanted to do without always having to over calculate and, count costs and all that,
Mhm.
and by the time I took a look at the business, it just seemed like a no-brainer, and then when you have the bit besides the fashion part, you have the bit with the inventory account program, the IA, and I'm like, wow, so for you to be able to own a business where you can leverage on the efforts of so many other people all over the world, no limitations, I had to be a part of this, and so far my business has been growing. We're changing lives. My business is now in 8 countries. I have a team of 65 people in those 8 countries, and it's just been such a blast. It's been such a blessing. We've gotten to build relationships with different people from so many parts of the world. It's just an amazing ride through and through. So besides helping myself, my family, and people I actually reach out to physically, I am able to extend that to so many other people and families, not only in Nigeria but in as many countries as people would grab the opportunity from out there in the world. So congratulations to all of you who are on the call tonight and are ready to take a decision, take action, and change your financial future. Thank you very much, Dr. Anthony. Back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Loviano, for sharing your story with us. Finally, I'll just have uh, Opeyemi Olatona, to share with us. Uh, Hello, Opeyemi. Are you there? I've unmuted you at my end. Hello. Okay, Opeyemi, I unmuted you at my end. If you can unmute yourself, you can just briefly, share with us your thoughts. Okay, while we are doing that, let me quickly answer some of the questions I'm seeing here. Uh, One, okay. Thank you so much, Chi. Uh, Thank you for the presentation. Um, is it for real that one will get a 7 day getaway if you launch Diamond? And I can't get this other aspect of it. And okay, one will get a 7 day getaway if you launch Diamond, and it's for two adults and two children. What about if you have a third child? Okay, thank you so much, Chief, for your question. Yes, it's for real. That's how I felt excited when I heard. I mean, when it was announced to us that when you launch Diamond, you get a 7 day getaway accommodation free, which you can use over 3,000 resort style locations, different parts of the world, and valid for 2 years. And yes, for two adults and two children under 11. If you have a third child, you can actually and have that child come along, and all you have to pay would be $100 for the full 7 days. That's mind blowing, right? $100 for the full 7 days is absolutely mind blowing. So this is something you can use towards family getaway that you've been planning for a long time, knowing fully well that the accommodations are sorted out, and it's fully customizable. So it's absolutely amazing, and it's something that you really want to take advantage of. And again, remember, if you launch as any other mall, you can actually upgrade to Diamond within your first 30 days of launching and still benefit the 7 days get away. Okay, another question here. Thank you very much for the question. Says, so how do we make payment to launch? Okay, thank you so very much, Desmond. Uh, you can process using your international payment card, maybe the Mastercard or Visa card, especially if you are in countries outside Nigeria. You can use the international payment cards. If you're in Nigeria, where I'm aware that our local cards, have a little bit of a restriction on processing, international transactions at the moment, in naira. But if you have a DOM account, you can actually process a payment using the domiciliary account with your card that is present there, and that can be one of the ways, and of course you can make use of the local Zenith Bank account that the company opened, right in here. But of course, making use of your cards, will make it that easy. But more importantly, please get in touch with the person who invited you, for this webinar, and let them know immediately that you are desirous of launching your email right away, and they'll be able to assist you, to have that happen immediately. Thank you so very much for your question, and we look forward to welcoming you on board, Desmond. In the next tomorrow at the least tomorrow at the end of the day. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. I have another comment here. Victor KK says, "Wow, wow, wow, wow." And yes, that's a wow, wow, wow. It's absolutely mind blowing. I'm always so excited whenever I get to present this business opportunity. I'm really so excited. One more question. Okay, let's just take one more question. This is from Desire or Desri. You're asking if if you can have partners in different parts of the world. Yes, yes, you can. It's a global business. That's why it's e-commerce. You can actually share this opportunity with anybody, anywhere they are in the world, and your email is open. 247, 247. Yes, sorry, we just had a little break of internet connection there. Yes, your email is open 247, and you can launch partners anywhere in the world and expand your business. This is the best time to go international. The best time to have an international business. If you're in Nigeria, you want to take advantage of this. It's a huge opportunity. Your children in the future will thank you for it. Now, we will be bringing this webinar to a close. It's meant to be a 1 hour webinar, and we just have 2 more minutes left on the call. And so I want to thank each and every one of you for being on the call. I strongly urge you right away, as we end this call, get in touch with the person that invited you and let them know you want to launch your mall, and they would be able to assist you with the process for making that happen right away. So get in touch with the person that invited you and launch that e-mall right away. I look forward to welcoming you, all our leaders and all our team members. Look forward to welcoming you to our global GWT family. Let's rock this, and create the type of future that you desire for yourself. Remember, people, tomorrow doesn't just happen and bring harvest. It is what you plant today, what you do today, that will determine how your tomorrow will be. I always like to say, take tomorrow by winning today. Thank you very much for being on the call. Look forward to welcoming you. Get in touch with the person that invited you. And to the billion, everybody, to the billion.